The GWR 1661 Pannier class was not noted for express passenger engine working, but it did almost everything else. Work on Geoff Moore's 5-inch gauge example was started in 1949 by the late Ernest Powell and completed in 1983 by Geoff. Bryan Woolston from Rugby MES built his 3.5-inch gauge 260 Baldwin over a long period as a coming back to it job. With cylinders carved from solid blocks of bronze and inspired by LBSC's Virginia, she is named after Bryan's 2 eldest grandchildren. Bryan's son John was nominated as driver but withdrew due to health reasons. So at 82, Bryan decided to drive. Glyn Winsall was driving his father Fred's 5-inch gauge Nigel Gresley. Drizzle had set in to dampen the railhead. Glyn started with a load of 18 on a sanded track, getting away without problems. Well into the run, rain set in, so Glyn decided to drop the rear passenger car, continued with a reduced load of 16 and finished with a broad smile.
I'm Fred Winsall and my Nigel Gresley is just run. Now, this loco, every time I put it into an IMLEC, it seems to rank. We ran it the first time at Leyland, I can't remember which year, and it rained. We had too much load and become 6. The next time we had it in IMLEC, it was at Bristol. Well, it rained again, but unfortunately, the loco slipped. We slipped the valve and I retired and it unturned. So this is the 3rd time we've been in an IMLEC. But it's rained again, isn't it? You know. So, but at least we finished the run. And so of course I'm quite happy. We don't expect we've done very well because of the slipping and having to drop the truck off. But we're quite happy, you know. I mean that's what it's all about, isn't it?
Bill Beveridge from Manchester is a railway enthusiast extraordinaire. As the runs were with a dynamometer car, he did as any full-size chief mechanical engineer would do and built an observer's shed over the front of the smoke box and running plates. His steed was a well-turned-out 5-inch gauge GWR King to the Perrier drawings. He set off with a load of 12, stopped within a couple of yards, checked the train and set off again. With very crisp exhaust beats, it disappeared into the distance, sounding excellent. Noting that the drain cocks remained open, Bill was quizzed later and it was discovered he was copying full-size practice, leaving the cocks open to reduce the risk of slipping. IMLEC would not be complete without a Simplex. The next entry was a very nice example by George Golightly from Clonelly.
I nearly lost it! The rain, really sadly, at these events, the rain can either make or break it, really. Unfortunately, I had a bit of rain, but having said that, I had a cracking run. I enjoyed it. I was quite in control of the engine. Yeah, I feel quite happy. You know, a bit of a bonus for the weekend, really. You travel a long way for these events. You do all your preparatory work sort of thing. And so many things can go wrong. But I was very fortunate. I had a good run. My observer was 100%. He made me quite feel at home. What am I going to say, really? I've enjoyed myself so far. A couple of pints tonight and a whiskey or two, and I'll be better and relax. All right, you've got a little drink, so you drink and steam, they go together, you know, very important.